It's a crazy time to be alive, Wolf. We'll see whether T at an R5 Renekton, but I think we're kind of okay with it here into the Gasante.
I think what Genji's composition does is a lot of different things because it has the ability to poke with Kai'Sa. That's why she's
going to fall off a little bit more. Zeus always has the ability to take someone out of a fight. And that could certainly be an opportunity here. As Onan's going to come down towards his bottom side, try and get a shove in. Look for a potential dive, but they've ran out of minions. And Handshake comes through. All right, Delight's battle dancing around. There's the grand entrance, though. And Ona's taking so much damage. He does have the bailout, but it doesn't work. Delight is going to survive, and Genji underneath the turret. They have no health.
Pace.
But T1 aren't going to go for it.
He doesn't even have to flash here. Poby
is
also down to the
minions. They turn on him.
Oh, Atlas, this is in for the engage, but still has the battle dance to get out. And Paze's flash gives him a wider range of escape. So he flashes, and then the Rakan can just join him. Very well played there by the bottom side duo that have built up so much synergy so quickly here. We always have to remind everyone he is a rookie as Peanut. He's going to get this.
Yeah, he will be able to get the eye. I'm not sure how much more he's going to get because Ona's going to turn up as well. That is the first kill for T1. Now lock down Peanut. He does have the Rift Herald, so no, he pitches the tent in every lane, just never in his own jungle.
That's going to be the Dragon going over to Genji here. It is Chemtech Soul, so good news for T1. These two Drakes, while they are individually going to be impactful here, the Soul itself not going to feel like something that you're push the mid turret and massive gold.
How Doran just seemed to be in amongst a whole lot of enemies, and none of them were actually close enough to see him. That is a stealth crocodile right there.
He's sneaky.
Oh, yeah. As Chovy, there's the Pop Blossom. He finds the LeBlanc, and poor Povey just going to be punched by Peanut.
And this is one of the only times with the composition they picked this first pick LeBlanc into is with Vi open. It's one of the only times LeBlanc is not able to freely side lane. Into a comp like this, you will just be chained to death. And yeah, it took a little bit longer than I was initially expecting, but yes, all three turrets will in fact go to Genji and trade for second Herald here. And Genji's goal here is Faker not being on this roster means some of the shot calling is a little bit slow here. T1 grouped up, but not in a position to fight. And while you have prio, it doesn't mean anything if you can't start this straight quickly. And Genji are already mounting a flank here with Delight and Peanut. You got to be faster than this.
A lot of crocodiles in this river. It is, I guess, their natural habitat. Kind of makes some sense here as the Void Seeker going to fly forward. Pace can always turn up as Peanut in position in the back of the pit. There's the flash, the Pop Blossom, and Gumayushi has to use everything to try and escape. But the grand entrance was too good from Delight, and no amount of bailing out will afford you an escape in this one. Genji just wiped the floor with T1 Povey limping away at the end.
There's just no way to call that flank out if you're not shot calling faster, because Povey's got to be out there making sure that Delight can't get that long con flank, because Guma reacted basically perfectly to the engage. He's able to back off and then use his ultimate to escape most of the engage, but then suddenly a Rakan appears, and then you've used everything you have, and you're still just gonna get blown up here because Genji have so much follow-up. And if you could lock the Rakan away, the top side free for Doran. As we're going to see potential long con collapse play here. Peanuts all the way over here. Chovy.
Yeah, Chovy just going to get out of there. There's a Pop Blossom, try and keep himself alive, but he may just... The kick comes through, and Chovy's not going to fall. The grand entrance comes down yet again, and Povey's now looking for it. Chovy's even able to pick up the kill. Oh, dear. T1 not able to make that play work.
Just didn't have enough real clear vision of where Genji was and how turnable that was, as Guma's not safe either.
No, Vault Breaker going to come forward here, as he does now have the ultimate available. Vault Breaker comes in, and Peanut says, all right, I guess I'll go out.
Yeah, didn't have flash, so I respect Peanut's attempt there, despite the lack of ult, because he used it in the last fight. But Chovy hitting that double root was so essential to making sure that they could actually win that follow-up fight. He just handled it so well without a stopwatch, doesn't even care. And now Genji is going to do Baron on spawn here at 20 minutes. And man, Genji just looks so clean right now, and T1 looking a little bit lost. It's not a combination you're looking for if you're a T1 fan. The early game demo.
Handbag situation perhaps, as there are a lot of T1 members down here. Ona looking for it. Doesn't actually find Doran with anything. They just want to grab this turret if they can.
Now they're stuck down here.
Yeah, they're closing in. Killer Instinct from Pays could get him over here as the handshake down onto Doran, but he flashes forward. Gumushi, he has to cleanse. Chovy doesn't find the Zaya, but he does have a stopwatch. And in goes Peanut, he finds the Flash Vault Breaker. Knockups are everywhere because Delight's turned up as well. And Genji once again just destroy T1 in the bottom lane.
They hard commit to killing the Renekton. He just dashes away. Doesn't even have to flash. He has the flash for the re-engage. But you know what? Not to put salt into the wounds, but this looks like something that would happen with T1 in a lead like this where Faker looks vulnerable. Like, we got to catch this guy. And then the rest of T1 shows up. It's Genji this time. And Peanut, man, he wants to solo kill the LeBlanc.
Oh, the cease and desist comes through, and there it is. The finisher with the Vault Breaker. Of course, Poby's pretty far behind at this point in time. Okay, good. Let's just go to the top, this part of the top lane instead. As, well, he's wasting Doran's time. He has the handshake.
Doran can
Still
TP
an out
of
a
course.
turret. He's going to bail himself out, and he will die.
I mean, he knows, you can see his player cam as well. He's just like, well.
He might have been trying to hold the wave to deny a bit more of the push, but that is off. Pays is very, very big. 3 items now complete. As Peanut has found 2 people. Poby just going to get engaged on the Void Seeker. Doesn't quite work out, but still the CC is going to be there. The Renata once again falls down. The LeBlanc down as well. And I think this one's all over, but the Cryan as Genji just crushing T1 at every single instance. 18-1 is the kill score here. Zeus goes all out, but I think he's all out of options, to be perfectly honest. And Chovy is just getting work done here in this mid lane. They will get another ace. Genji will now break open the base and head towards the Nexus.
Just clean play from Genji here. And T1, they really heavily indexed on making plays on the bottom side, backfired. And then Owner, man, he tried his best to find any sort of angle. And you see him on cam as well here as Carrier's going to go down. He's just having a bit of a reality check, you know, in this one. Like, this is not the T1